Okay, all right. Okay, let us begin. Okay, welcome to another episode of the Olympus Academy. Okay, so right now we'll be looking at the news events that's going to happen today. So let's take a look. Actually, we've been posting quite consistently, so please follow us on our new TradingView account called Olympus Lab. So you can search it under TradingView, search Olympus Lab. So that's us right there. Feel free to follow us. So I've been posting pretty consistently. Okay, let's take a look at the news events that's happening today. So we have the CHF news, we have the Canadian news. So I'll be mainly focusing on these two, USD CHF and USD CAD. So first, let's start off with the dollar index. So looking at the daily charts, I noticed that price just bounced off this nice little order block. So I just type it out, OB. Order block. It's a bullish order block. Price just tapped into that. We have that in place. I'll just type it out. Daily order block. Okay, next, I'll just move on towards the H4 chart. Okay, just by looking at the H4 chart, I noticed price just bounced off very, very strongly. So price bounced off very strongly. We had quite a nice little break of structure right there. Structure got broken. So maybe I put BOS in red. The line should be dashed. BOS, alright. Okay, so just by looking at that price actually broke structure, then it actually headed up. But where did it bounce off from? So I'm actually focusing on this area right there. Price definitely bounced off a specific area. So if I move to the right side of the chart, you notice there's a very, very nice overlap resistance area. So it's over here, one tap, two taps, multiple taps right there, four taps, and the fifth tap. Then price actually shot right back down. So we're going to have a quick look right there. If I actually draw a Fibonacci line from the bottom of this low towards the high right there. So I'm just checking what Fib levels it's at currently. So currently price has tapped into 50%, I think 61.8%. Yes, tapped into the 61.8% and actually rebounded right up. So I'll just clear it out. We'll move down towards the hourly chart. So right now with price actually bouncing off the daily order block, I'm expecting this area to possibly be respected. So a very, very likely area that I'm actually looking at is since price has actually tapped into the 61.8% area. So I'll just draw this area out, some sort of nice little fair value gap. Price tap into that fair value gap, or if you want to call it a demand area. Price tap into this H1 demand area, bounce right back up. We also had quite a nice break of structure right there. So another break of structure, so likely we could see price actually heading down, likely clearing out that nice little gap before pushing towards the upside. That's a possible scenario, or price can just continue weakening and clear out this low right there. So at the moment, I'm still very bullish buyers on the dollar index. So expecting this scenario to possibly play out during the New York Open. So let me just draw it out quite nicely. So we have a nice little fair value gap. Price too likely. Let me get my arrows. Where's the path? Okay, the path too is very important. Tap in and possibly continue moving bullish. So that's a scenario that I'm actually looking at. So next I'll be looking at the USD CHF. So notice that price actually, let me check the daily charts. Price actually went back down. Okay, daily chart there's nothing because the news released earlier on, the CPI was better than previous. So inflation is actually increasing. So it could lead the central bank to raise interest rates. So that's why it was very, very strong for the CHF, causing the dollar to weaken on USD CHF. So price actually went back down to clear a very, very nice area right there. So it tapped into this 0.93200 area before rebounding up. So going down towards the H1 chart, price has reacted very, very strongly, but overall, we actually just saw price actually clearing out liquidity. Clearing out liquidity at these points, I wouldn't be touching anything. I would likely continue to look for sales if price actually clears below 0.9300. Okay, maybe 0.92900. Roughly right there, I'll start looking for shorts. As of the moment, with the CPI news out, I will not be looking for shorts anytime soon. Price can actually just continue moving up. Likely scenario I would like to happen is break below 92900, retest, and continue moving bearish. So this is not a clean break at all. Okay, next I'll be going to look at, okay, what's the next one? USD CAD. So USD CAD, the news coming out is expected to be worse than previous. That's why price is very, very bullish on USD CAD. So previous 60.1, expected forecast 55.9. So actually notice it's a leading indicator of economic health. So markets react very quickly. So right now we are expecting the Canadian dollar to continue weakening. So Canadian dollar to continue weakening, what can happen? I'm looking for buys on the Canadian dollar. So I'll start by going towards the daily charts. So looking at the daily chart, what I like a lot is there's a lot of liquidity right there. So I'll just write it out, money, 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 liquidity. So looking for price to clear out that area on USD CAD to in the long run. So tonight the news event 11 p.m. So my time is 8:35 p.m. Singapore time. So it's about another 2.5 hours to go. So next, I'll move down towards the H4 charts. So what did I notice? I noticed that price formed some kind of very, very nice support right there. Price rejected that area consistently, and then we have a nice, there's really so much liquidity going on, liquidity building up, a built up liquidity. So it's a nice area I'm looking at for price to continue bullish. So I'll just move down towards the H1 charts. Going down towards the H1 chart, price is still extremely, extremely bullish on USD CAD. What I'm looking for is price to possibly retest these areas right here. So potentially retest these areas right here, tap and rebound, continue moving bullish. Because right there we actually have liquidity cleared, liquidity was cleared, liquidity taken bottom, then liquidity was taken. Taken. So right now that's a very, very possible scenario I'm looking at for USD CAD in the long run. So looking for price tapping this area and continue bullish to at least clear out this recent high right there. So that could be your first take profit target. It's at 1.36451. So this is roughly an estimated 34.4 pips. So this is a setup I'm looking at. Okay, so that will be it for today. I will not be forcing any other setups. So only going to be looking for USD CAD buys today. So yeah, actually investor index confidence is reducing. Retail sales is worsening. Actually Euro, maybe let me check out Euro USD. Okay, there isn't any nice setup that I actually like at the moment. Okay, that will be about it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys join me in the next one. Okay, dollar index, tab, USD CAD, looking for USD CAD, tapping this area, continue moving up. Okay. So if you guys have any more questions, feel free to let me know. Else, I will be ending this stream right here. So yeah, appreciate